Hello everybody, I am here with my 8th and final card of my Lovely Arrangements card kit to go. It features our Lovely Arrangements collection, and the card kit comes with all the supplies you need to make 8 different cards with extra designer papers that you can use them on additional cards. And it comes with a full pack of our Moody Palette Glossy Dots, and it does not come with stamps and inks, so if you would like to use what you have on hand you can, or if you want to use what I'm using here, I'll zoom out a little. We're using the Lovely Arrangements bundle, so the stamp set with the coordinating dies. Oops, just lost one of them. There we go. You can order that directly from my website. I think it's a great set to have on hand. Like, it's a good staple set. So we are going to make this card. This is actually a fun fold card. And what I love about this card is, honestly, the whole card is made from designer paper that comes with the kit, the coordinating designer paper. But it's a fun fold. So it opens like that. So the only stamping that we need to do are the words, and for the sake of the video, what I did ahead of time was I just took this die and I took some white cardstock and I cut out a piece of white cardstock with that die so that we have that banner, and we're gonna stamp in black the hello friend. We're just putting it in the middle of that banner. And that is the only stamping for this card, because again, the designer paper does all of the work on this card. So I'm gonna just show you how to put it together. So we have a piece of and for the record, I want to give you credit to the artist that created this card, or at least the one that I was casing the card from. Her name was Lisa Fleming. I used her card as my example to create my samples. So this is a piece of Secret Sea cardstock. It's a half a sheet, so it's 8.5 by 11 that's cut in half. So then it's 8.5 by 5.5. Is that right? Yeah. And instead of scoring it in the middle like you do with a traditional card, you're going to score it at 2 1/8 on each end. So when you do the 2 1/8 on each end, you still get the card shape and size is still 4 1/4. So I have a piece of white cardstock that's going to go on the inside. Then I'm going to get out my bone folder and just give these edges a good crease. All right, so then we are going to layer on each piece. I've got some Petal Pink and some of that designer paper, which that's my favorite pattern. So we're going to go ahead and mat that. And these are... So the Petal Pink is going to be 2 inches by 5 1/4, and their designer paper then is 1 7/8 by 5 1/8. So we're gonna mat that. Put that on the first flap here. I think that's the right size. I might have told you wrong on the size, that size. I'll measure it. I'll go ahead and mat this one, and then I'll give you the more accurate measurements. All right. Get my ruler out real quick. Okay. Let me give you the accurate measurements. So the Petal Pink is 1 3/4 by 5 1/4, and then the designer paper is 1 5/8 by 5 1/8. So I could tell immediately I gave you the wrong numbers originally. Then I have taken this designer paper. This was a bigger piece. It was a 4 by 6 piece. I used our nested essential dies to cut this out, and it might be hard to see in the picture, but there's some detail along the edges. The die set called Nested Essentials Dies is just hit our last chance products grouping. So it is, while supplies last, it is on sale. It's a fantastic set to have. It's a bunch of rectangles that all have different borders on them. So it just creates a really pretty edge. I wonder if you can see the edge any better. There we go. I think you can see it. Okay. So to put this piece onto our card base, we only want to glue this to the left side. So we do not want to get any glue on this side at all. So we are only going to add glue to the back side of this half. So I'm going to flip it over so that I don't put it on the wrong side. Just going to do those 3 dots of the glue, and then it gets centered on the card. We go ahead and add our Hello Friend tag. And then I have 2 pieces of linen thread, and I'm going to put them together. I like to do this before I do any bow tying because I feel like if you straighten the thread out, it makes it easier. But we're going to do a double bow by just tying them at the same time. We just need a glue dot to adhere that. We're just going to put this on the stem of the flowers, and then we're going to cut off the excess. And the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to add our glossy dots, and we're using the black. And so I'm going to come in with the large one down here. We're going to use a couple small ones. And there we go, the finished card. And it's a fun fold. I hope you have enjoyed all 8 cards. If you're interested in ordering one of my kits, just send me an email, stampintracy@hotmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook under Crafting with Tracy Comito. And you can find me on YouTube. I'll have to give you that information later. But you can look me up on YouTube under, it's Tracy Comito, Komito. And I hope you've enjoyed all my cards, and I'll see you soon.